you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Now, here's Collins. Koulibaly, no good. Ewing outside. It's Morant in the corner. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Misses the three. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder finds Sharp. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Morant against Schroeder. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. Kessler with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And Duran slams it in.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
On the wing, Koulibaly. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant passes to Duran. The dish to Smart. And it's sent back by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
And they pick up 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Smart. And another shot. Rebound, Washington.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Schroeder from outside off the mark. Grizzlies have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Schroeder against Morant. Comes up empty down low.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Koulibaly. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis trailing here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Smart against Sharp. That's tipped.
And Sharp reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Jalen Duran. Santi Aldama comes in for Ewing. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Smart. And then for Washington, Ayton, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for John Collins. And Wells is subbed in for Sharp. Now here's Morant. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Number 5 is Ja Morant.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Kept alive. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Ayton. Aldama can't hit.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way stand from the G League, an assistant there, to NBA assistant, and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin. Relentless effort from Williams, the board and the bucket.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside for Jackson. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Obi Toppin's checked in for Williams.
Obi Toppin.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. Edie with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Passes it to Morant. Back to Aldama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good from Aldama. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Aldama. Schroeder outside with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wizards leading by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. So on the floor for Washington. Walker Kessler is out there with Toppin. Then there's Wells. Then it's Sharp. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. And it's sent back by Kessler. Ewing can't hit. So it's the Wizards now. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Grizzlies. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Now, here is Russell. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. Pass to Clark. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Sharp. His last outing, he had 8 points. With the putback, it's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Russell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Sharp with it. He's picked up by Ewing. Out to the right wing. Moravia, the offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Duran comes in for Williams. Right side, Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
On the wing, Koulibaly. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Smart. This one for 3. Edey. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Wells kicks to Kuzma. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Kuzma's got 5. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I'd have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And it's Russell missing. Wizards leading by 5. On the wing, Koulibaly. The 3-pointer, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Memphis. Wells' shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Russell. Rebound by the Wizards.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Wells kicks to Kuzma. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Wizards.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Smart deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Russell. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. To the right side. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. Oh, and here we go at Collins. Nobody back. And it's good for 2. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran. Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
Smart dishes to Ewing. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Jackson the tray. Wells has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And then Sharp with the dunk. And the Wizards lead by 10. And so it's Washington going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They really poured it on in the second quarter, building the lead to 10 points. And taking a look at the Wizards. Shaq, what'd you think?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board, showing some real tenacity every time the shot goes up. They carve out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
They haven't been able to get anything going on the offensive end. And the lack of production doesn't just fall on the players. The game plan that the coaches have, it's whack. It doesn't work.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jaren Jackson is out there with Ewing, and it's Duren in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain the position here. Off the inbound. Collins grabs the miss. Washington leading now by 10. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Hey, Stan, the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Brandon Clark, he's jacked in for Jalen Duren. Ewing inside. He's defended by Koulibaly. Ewing can't get it to go.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And Collins is right there.
Using all of his length. Collins able to grab the offensive rebound and finish the play.
It's stolen by Schroeder. In transition, here come the Wizards. Washington shooting their first free throws of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Ewing. Edey can't hit. Wizards leading by 18. Out to the right wing. Moravia. And it's off from three-point range. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Here's Aldama. He can't get that one to fall. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Collins, that's a two-pointer. They get it back. Williams passes to Collins. Here's Schroeder. And again, Washington no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Aldama passes to Morant. Rebound, Washington. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
No good that time. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Puts it up. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And the pass to Laravia. Trains the three-pointer. Laravia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grizzlies shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Outside, Russell. Out to Morant. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 6 points for John Collins. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Edey. Over Williams. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Edey's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Schroeder against Morant. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Washington. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Koulibaly. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Koulibaly's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Wizards. Morant scanning the floor. Taken away by Williams. And so it's Washington holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Washington leading now by 22. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Wells. Sharp out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Toppin in at the 4.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Smart against Sharp. Morant with a wide open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, when the 3 is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside for Jackson. Again, Memphis.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Here's Schroeder. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Wells' shot is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They get it back. Good work there as it goes.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Schroeder finds Sharp, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Schroeder against Morant, and Duran slams it in.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duran. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guy.
Now, here's Sharp. Wells in the corner. Puts up a 3. Good work defensively by Smart. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 19.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nobody near Schroeder. Sinks the three-pointer.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right wing fires from deep, and there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Schroeder.
Morant against Schroeder. Pass to Duran. Back to Morant. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them. One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Williams comes in for Jackson. Santi Aldama's checked in for Ewing. And it's Knox in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Morant. Snatched up. Clark. The layup off target. For Washington, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Toppin kicks to Wells. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Aldama. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And at 7 feet tall, Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
Now here's Schroeder. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Washington.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Knox. The 3. Wells grabs the miss. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count that one from Toppin.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. Schroeder passes to Wells. The second chance effort. Kuzma unloads from 13. And it's Laravia missing. Morant outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.